Hello everyone, I'm Eric Minato, and today I'm going to continue to show you how to edit on Adobe Premiere Pro. These 5 tips I'm going to talk about are a little bit more advanced than the ones I covered last time, but they're super easy once you get to know and learn how they work. Let's get started.
Okay, so our first tip is transitions. I talked a little bit about this last time, but there are way more that I did not mention. So as you can see here, I have a little bit of drone footage pulled off of the internet, just use for this, and we're gonna add some transitions to it. So if you remember, it's over here under the effects and then video transitions, and then you have all of these to choose from. So last time I stuck with the dissolves, but we can do way more, like some irises, maybe even a page peel, and under the wipes, there's a lot. Barn doors, that's a nice one. And we'll do the zoom. So as you can see here, we have all of our transitions, and to change the duration of a transition, you're going to want to right click on it and then set transition duration. And with this, you'll see the time pop up. Right now it always defaults at 1 second, so you can make it smaller or you can make it longer depending on the size of the clip. So let's just make it 2 seconds, and you'll see get a little bit longer. It's a nice transition, page turn, barn doors, and then a nice zoom. Like I said, there's a lot to choose from. So yeah, just look through them all, see which ones you want to use, whatever fits your video best. Okay, so our next tip, speeding up and slowing down a clip. So as you can see here, I have a nice shot of the ocean with the camera slowly moving back. And let's say I wanted it a little bit longer. So to do that, I'm going to right click on the clip, go to speed/duration, click on that, and then this window should pop up and you'll see speed is at 100%, which is just the normal speed. If I wanted to slow down a clip, I'm going to make that less than 100%, so let's say 80. And as you can see here, the clip got a little bit longer because it's slowed down and it's going to take longer to get to the end. And it's a little bit slower. The more you bring down the percentage, the slower it'll be. And vice versa for speeding it up. So you're going to go to the same thing. And if you want to make it go by faster, you type in something that's higher than 100%. So let's say 140. And you'll see it goes by a lot quicker and speeds up the clip. Okay, now let's say I wanted to make the camera move back towards the ocean once it was done moving away. In order to make that happen, we're going to need to do 2 things. The first thing is to make a duplicate of this exact same clip right here. And then the second thing is to reverse that duplicate. To duplicate a clip, what you could do is just find it in your media section and edit down that raw footage again to make it look exactly like this. But a much faster way is to just highlight over it, and you're going to hold down the Alt key on your keyboard, click and drag that clip, and you'll see it'll make an exact same copy of it. Put it next to each other, and then you have 2 of the exact same clips right next to each other. Next step is to reverse it. So if you remember from the last tip where you would speed up and slow down, you're going to want to go to that same window on the duplicate. So you're going to right click, speed, duration, and then you'll see here reverse speed, and you're going to click that and then click OK. And then you'll see as the camera moves towards after it moves away. Okay, so next tip is all about keyframes. Now keyframes are what allow you to smoothly follow a specific point in your video. And for this example, I have a clip from YouTube of a basketball dunk. So I'm going to follow the player and the ball as they go down the court to the net. So first, what you're going to want to do is click on the video you want to keyframe. And wherever you have your cursor right here is where the keyframe is going to start. So position that wherever you want it to be. And then you see here, effect controls. You'll have a bunch of these different ways you could edit the clip. So first you're going to start with zooming the clip in and positioning it to where you want it to be. So scale zooms it in and zooms out. And then position is your X and Y coordinates. So you can click and then drag to set where you want it to be. And then once you have everything lined up, you're going to go over to this stopwatch looking icon and you're going to click right on it. And that will set your keyframe. And then after that, what you're going to want to do is drag this cursor to where in the video you want the keyframe to end. So right about there, you can't really see it, but he just did the dunk. So I want it to end with him dunking the ball right in the net. So I'm gonna do that. And by doing this, you don't have to press the keyframe button again. It'll automatically set it for you. So after that, you're all done. And you can see, if you go back to the beginning of the clip, it'll follow up until you ended your keyframe. As you can see here, they're set. These little diamond things, that's where you set the keyframes. Okay, so we just talked about setting a keyframe for the position, so the X and Y axis. But what you can also do is set it for the scale. So if you want it to slowly zoom in. So what you want to do is find where in the clip you want it to start zooming in. So let's say right as he's about to dunk. So we're going to set the scale, so click the stopwatch again next to scale. And then find where in the clip we want that keyframe to end. So find him. There he is. And we can zoom in. And there he is. Right there. So we start from the beginning. And you'll see it'll slowly zoom in on him. Just like that. Okay, so for our final tip is to duplicate yourself. Now this is actually not as hard as it seems. What you're going to want to do is film yourself twice on a camera that is held steady, preferably a tripod, so it does not make the two clips seem like they're different for the best effect. So as you see here, I have myself outside. I'm going to do a quick game of rock, paper, scissors with myself. In the next clip, I'll be over here. And after you're done filming these 2 shots, what you're going to want to do is put them in Adobe, edit them down to make sure that they're the same length and that there's no weird hiccups and that the backgrounds match especially. And what you're going to want to do is click this clip right here, the one that's on the end, and you're going to click and drag it over top the first clip. And what that's going to do is put them side by side. But Adobe will automatically put the clip that is on the top as the one that is shown. That is unless you go to the effects tab over here and type in crop. And then this will come up under transform and video effects. You're going to click and drag that down to the top clip. And once you have that, you'll see under the effects controls that is right here, crop. So these are the different parts of the video you can crop. You can crop from the left, top, right, bottom, even from the edge. We're going to crop from the right because I want this side of me to be showing of the clip that is on the bottom. So we're going to click right and we'll bring it to about halfway. There. And then as you can see, there I am playing rock, paper, scissors with myself, because why not?
There you have it, 5 more tips that anybody can use when editing in Adobe Premiere Pro. I hope that they will prove useful for those wishing to implement them into their own videos. I wish you the best of luck with your editing and I hope you have a great rest of your day.